Hello, everyone. Praise the Lord. God bless you. I'm happy to be with you again today. My name is Chidi Otamiri, and I began a series with you on wise counsels for singles, and today is the second day of that series. Yesterday, I talked about discover your purpose. Today is day 2 of this series. And today I'll be talking to you on discover, develop, and defend your personal values. Many of us don't know what personal values or value system is all about. And so today I would like to briefly talk to you on how to discover, develop, and defend your value system as a single brother, a single guy, a single lady. Personal values are those things that are important to us, are those characteristics and behaviors that motivate us and guide us in the actions we take, in the things we do. These are values. Values are also those virtues in you that any violation of them could make you feel like a sinner, even though such violations may not be seen, may not be a sin, but any violation of some of these values sometimes could make you feel as if you are a sinner. Take, for instance, somebody whose personal value is time management, somebody who doesn't joke with time. If that person goes late for a meeting, he feels so bad. He feels so uncomfortable. Even before he arrives at the meeting, he sends a message across to the people there, apologizing for being late for the meeting. And he can even ask God for forgiveness because to him it's like a sin. But the other fellow who has no such value, doesn't even feel anyhow, doesn't even need to call, and when he gets there, doesn't even make any apology, nothing, just feels okay, I'm here, let's start the meeting. So values are those virtues, the violation of which could make you sometimes feel as if you have sinned. There are several examples of personal values. For example, love for God and humanity, service to God and humanity, honesty, yes, justice. Justice also is a value. There are people who have very high level sense of justice. They have a very high sense of justice. They could just driving past and see a police officer molesting an innocent civilian. Other people could just walk and go away or drive past, but this fellow will stop, come out of his car and make sure he defends that innocent civilian. People are like that. So justice, good time management, like I earlier said, is also a value. Frugality. Some people are frugal. They are not necessarily stingy, but they are frugal. Excellence is a value. Diligence is a value. Diligence is a value. Hard work is a value. Discipline is a. There are so many security, health, or good food, or good eating. There are so many values. So you've got to discover your values and develop them and defend them. Now, why are personal values important to you as a single? Number one, aside purpose, personal values will guide you in choosing your spouse and also your friends. You need these values, they will guide you in choosing your spouse and your friend. It's not hard to make decisions when you know your values. With your values, even though you know who your spouse, with values, even though you may not know who your spouse is, but your values will tell you who is not your spouse. You may not know who your spouse is specifically, but you know who will never be your spouse. Values are that good. Number two, values will guide you in your pursuit of purpose. Values are like the building blocks of purpose. They guide you in your pursuit of purpose. Values are like the compass that guide you in your journey of life and in your pursuit of purpose. They are like compass, they guide you in your destiny pathway. There are core and there are also non-core values. You have to discover these, your core values and your non-core values. Core values should never be compromised. Non-core values may be compromised. Take for instance, somebody who values staying close to the family, somebody who does not joke with the family. He wants to live close to his family even after marriage. And now getting married requires you to migrate to a different part of the town, of the country. That could be a compromisable non-core values. Okay, no problem, I could compromise that. There are some values that are core and some values are non-core. Now, take for instance the case of Abraham. I'll close with this example. When Abraham was to get a wife for his son Isaac, he sent his servant to go and get a wife. The servant asked Abraham, peradventure the woman does not want to follow me, would not want to come back with me. Should I take your son? There, Abraham warned him never to take Isaac back to the place God brought him out from. And Abraham also warned his servant never to take a wife for Isaac from amongst the Canaanites, the people amongst whom he was living. So these are values Abraham would never compromise. So you've got to discover these values, develop them, and defend them. This will guide you as a single. I'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you and do well to share this video. Bye-bye.